Today in Eppy's Chop Shop, they start letting asthmatics participate in the Olympics, which means I'm in. Today in Eppy's Chop Shop, we're getting our grill done. Today in Eppy's Chop Shop, we're huffing spray paint. No, we're not. We're not. Why do people do that? What up? What it is, guys? And welcome back to another episode of the Chop Shop. And unfortunately, as predicted, they shut my the factory that I work at down for the next 2 weeks. So again, that's why I was saying that I've been broke, because I'm about to be. But stop talking about that BS and let's just get down to a project. I'm gonna jump back on the frame here for just a minute. I do have my little piece finally knocked up in here I've been needing to do. But what I'm gonna do is just a real quick review of this guy right here. It's already all dirty. I've not even used it yet. This is a YESWELDER. This was like 30 bucks on Amazon, and I had a whole bunch of really good reviews on it that all said that you get more than what you pay for. And if there's anything that I love in life, it's getting more than what I pay for. So what I'm going to do is just compare it basically to the Harbor Freight welder welding mask anyway that died on me while doing this last project. I've got some spots that I still need to burn in, and like I mentioned again on the last video, glasses got in the way. Been in contact with Queen City Fab, and they're going to either water jet me or laser cut. I'm not exactly sure what method they use to cut their metal, but that's why I want to get this side done right here. Get all this finished welded in to, right here. And I'm going to use a cardboard template to make this piece and this piece. And then in theory, they are going to work on this side as well. Obviously I'll have templates, so I'll be able to check. But I don't have this piece, which kind of sucks. Again, I'm hoping that the template I make for this side will fit on this side. It should be extremely close. Again, these frame rails from side to side should be the same. The only difference should be what I did. I pulled a bunch of measurements and I squared and leveled everything, but I'm probably still off just a little bit. So the pieces side to side are probably going to differ ever so slightly. Probably not enough that I'll have to have like two completely different ones made, but we'll see. I'm going to jump forward to doing some work, and I don't know if I can get any footage of this. Probably not anything relevant, so I'll probably just do a little bit of work, do some welding, and give you my honest opinion of it, see if it's worth your money or not. Alright guys, so again, we're here on the YESWELDER, and to be honest, my first annoyance, this is something really small, but they put a little protective film on here, and they put it on, apparently on the lens, and then install it, so you're kind of just permanently left with the remnants of your plastic, or you could have cut it off with a razor blade had I known that was the case. But the next gripe is the plastic is a bit hard on the sides. It's got a nice cushion or a pad on the front and a nice rubber one on the back, and it adjusts real nice, but it does push into your temples right here where these adjusters are for your mask, and it's definitely less comfortable. I currently have a sensitivity set 50-50, my delay on minimum, and on the Harbor Freight 13 was would have been the weakest setting, I believe. So I'm just gonna make a sparky and make sure this thing dims the way it's supposed to. Very nice. Okay. And this does have little adjusters on the side. Like I just said, it just fell in my face. You can tighten this just like any other welding mask. The cool thing that actually threw me off, this thing has what they call true color. Normally when your mask dims, it's all kind of green, you can't see very well. It actually just messed with me really bad. I could actually see like more proper colors. So I'm gonna try and lay a beat down and just see what this does. Again, it was very weird. I was able to see like actual legitimate colors instead of everything just having like a heavy green, yellow tint to it. Let's see. Let's see. I need some real gloves. I don't have a job right now. I can't afford it. That's what I'm welding with, guys. Saying I don't have a lot of money. You could do this. You could do things. Holy shit, guys. I am so impressed with what just happened. I'm gonna pull the camera forward so you can see. Now these are my shitty welds that I started off with. I'm welding way better over here than here. But this, I could completely see what I was doing. I'm not even gonna clean this off. I'm gonna grab the camera, move forward, and clean this weld off. Alright, so here we go. You know, I've cleaned all these up. These are kind of whatever welds. I showed you these in a previous video. You know, not horrible. Look at this. I can completely see what I was doing. Look at that. Like plain as day, I could see what I was doing. I wasn't being blinded. I could completely see the color spectrum where my puddle was. Guys, being uncomfortable and annoyance of this plastic cover, this helmet is fucking awesome. Like, I've used a handful of welding helmets. Some expensive by other people. I've never had an expensive welding helmet. Still don't. Hell yeah, this is awesome. I'm about to burn this other side in, and this thing, fuck yeah, buy this thing. All right, guys. So I got a smidgen excited, and I just went ahead and just burned in the rest of everything that I didn't get done when my previous welding mask died on me. And again, I cannot express how happy I am with that welder. I mean, you can see so well, and it helped my welding ability like dramatically. I mean, you saw that weld over here, and the rest of my welds that I laid down looks just like that. So I actually went on the inside and did some better welding on the inside spots where I could reach, where I didn't necessarily do the best welding over here. But the other side, I'm completely comfortable with. But let's get back to our next task, and that's making the templates for what's going to be our boxing plates. And I'm literally just using regular old cardboard from a box, just some Sharpies, maybe some tape. I don't know if I'm going to need it or not. Probably not. Maybe for this side. Some scissors and a knife. That's it. And I'm literally just going to lay this right over past the piece is going to follow this line. We'll weld all this to here and then up to here. So what I'm going to do is just going to get this into main shape here. And I know that looks horrible, but that's going to be our main shape. And at this point in time, I might actually kick some music on and do this montage because I'm going to do just the same process up here, but on a larger scale. And one thing I do want to talk about real quick is these little holes. I really don't want, these are these little rust holes from where the original factory shock mounts were. Shocks aren't going back there. And these are just heavy duty washers that I nabbed from work. I think I'm just going to grind down these real bad spots. This is all going to get painted with that real thick oil-based Rust-Oleum paint that stops rust anyways. I think I'm just going to get the gnarly rust off of this, and then I think I'm just going to burn that thick washer in place, which will give it a nice, real strong reinforcement. But let's kick some tunes on and cut some stuff. Alright guys, so we got that knocked out, and as you can see in the video, it wasn't anything crazy. I mean, I literally just grabbed some cardboard and just laid it on there, and I got a base template down, and from there I just kind of whittled it down until it finally fit in place. And that's the best advice I can give you, is just little bits at a time. You know, measure twice, cut once. They say it for a reason. But let's check this out. Here's our little rear section here. I'm just gonna run my weld right along in there and chase it right up along this. Run our weld down here. I stopped right there, actually, intentionally, so I can carry one long bead all the way through here. And then on this side, and you see there's a little crease in here because this is tight, you know. I'm probably gonna have to grind this down and make it fit when I get it back. You know, it's not gonna be perfect, but it is gonna be this shape. And again, you know, I'm just gonna burn that right in there, run right down, right across here, and that will box in a very large section of this frame that was never boxed in the first place. And this may look a little bit weird back here, but the reason I'm doing this is because the way that the frame curves up, and this frame does that and top and bottom sections all throughout it. I'm sure it's for reinforcement, you know, strength reasons, but, you know, I could have, you know, made a loop or a little, like, cut right here, then, you know, followed all the way back, but we're not going that extreme. This will be plenty strong, you know, it's going to run almost all the way up to this brace, and then I'll have a 2-inch brace that runs from here to the other side, here to the other side, and then that's where my shock tabs will be for my coilovers. Get to the point where you don't have to imagine what I'm talking about anymore, guys. I mean, I'm starting to actually have stuff here so you can see it. I'm starting to get really excited about my own project here. I don't mean to be stuttering, giggling like a little girl, but I'm excited. I'm finally putting this thing back together. You know, it was starting to break my heart. I felt like I was cutting it apart forever and like it was never going to go back together, but it is. It's going back together and it's exciting. But I don't know how long this video is. I haven't edited it yet. It's been a one-day shoot. I've not done one of those in a while. But while I'm shut down for 2 weeks, I'm going to try and shoot and get a bunch of content out. Obviously, I don't have a bunch of money because I won't be working, but stay tuned for content. You know, maybe I can kick an extra video or two out instead of just on our Thursdays. Hopefully, maybe I can knock a broadcast or two out. If nobody else is doing anything, they're shut down too. None of us can do anything. But thanks for swinging by. Thanks for being loyal fans. And have a fantastic weekend. I hope you and your family are doing fantastic. And deuces, gang. Jada!